I need to know who to invite. I know one name, I don't know the other.
Create a spectator. Hold on a hot second. Yeah, North. Didn't it used to be West EU?
It doesn't matter which one you host on.
No,
If you
but
host
like
on,
our host server used to be West EU, right?
sometimes, yeah, for the most part it was.
Because I'm on North Europe, but I've got 2 milliseconds shorter on that.
Just put it on, fuck it.
It's just weird, but that's my default apparently. So they must have changed the servers, you know.
Right, I've got the PSN.
I'll invite you in. You invite him. It's easy that way.
Right.
What are the cosmetics rules? Well, you don't have to tell me out before. Just make sure that you've got it kind of like to hand, you know. Club first, yes.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
wait. Yeah, that's what you said.
Okay. And let's pray that nothing's changed and that my casting settings are correct. I mean, I've not touched the playlist ever since me and you set it up together, so there shouldn't be anything wrong. But I always get nervous if I don't check, you know.
Yeah.
But I've started it now, so it is what it is.
We need our old cosmetic rules, so we should be fine.
Okay. Have you found the stream?
I can do it on my phone, but I need to do it. I need to join on.
Got you.
I normally do it on my PS4, innit?
I understand.
Um, I don't know how these teams are going to be. I only know like one or two players, so could be an interesting one.
Do you want to hop game? Do you want to hop game chat in advance so that they're ready for when we're there? Yeah.
I don't know starting sides or anything like that. I literally have no idea.
Wait, you say you don't know about starting sizes and stuff?
Yeah, I don't have a fucking clue.
Okay, no worries. First on attack during overtime. Do I leave that as random or do I have to put it on a specific one?
Again, you'll find out when they join.
Okay.
That's the.
I'll go in and start talking to him.
Stephen, why are you in the game, you spanner?
So we can invite you.
Oh.
And then he'll leave when the players start joining.
Ah, fair dues.
Hello, Kayak.
Hello. One sec, let me get the boys in.
Stephen, what does my YouTube channel come up as now?
I have no idea, lad. Why?
Is it my name or is it Spooky McSpookington?
Oh, fuck off, lad.
No, I'm being serious. I don't know what it comes up as.
It is Spooky McSpooky.
Nice.
And it's that picture.
Nice. I'm good at what I do.
I'm gonna
How long do we have to join? Like, what's the time? Like the time limit for?
I don't know for the league, but if it takes longer than this custom, then that's my limit.
Damn.
For the league, it's like 20 minutes after the starting time.
Cool.
I'm not gonna be fucking toxic for the match. Just saying. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's for the best anyway, because I'd roast you in the casting. Right.
What team you in?
Me?
Yeah.
I play for Revenants. Me and Steven are captains of Team Revenant, which I don't believe are in your league.
This league as well. Hey, Keshav, why'd you have fucking 13 people in your or 12 people in your roster?
Because it's allowed.
No, I'm not saying because it's not allowed. I'm just wondering, like, isn't people complain they don't get enough playtime?
But yeah, before the lobby kind of crowds up, can I ask you guys a couple questions about the game, just so that we're all clear? Yeah. Cool. So I've got Clubhouse as your first map, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Is it really,
Which team's attacking first?
Keshav's.
Cool.
Wait,
so
no, we're defending, you dick.
okay. And
what?
Yeah,
my bad.
And what do you do with your overtime stuff in your league? Is it random or is it
6-6?
No, but who attacks first on overtime?
A random.
No, it ends as a draw, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, but overtime he means. Oh wait, yeah, it ends as a draw.
Right, Steven, because that's the kind of thing I need to know because it's set as overtime. Remember?
Let me message Barakat. One sec.
Oh shit! No, you better put random for all leagues.
Nah. Most leagues do it. Whoever picks the starting side for the map, the other team get to pick starting side for overtime.
In the leagues that we play,
really?
and it's all like pre-done.
Oh no, I didn't actually know that.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
That's
okay,
what we do.
you got to pick. Okay. You got to pick for the defending. So do you want to pick? So does that mean they get to pick the overtime?
We're defending both maps.
Steven's gonna find out about that stuff. If I need to edit it where there's no overtime, that's fine.
Yeah.
I've not casted your league before, and I've literally came online 2 minutes ago to cast this.
This is Barakat's league.
I mean, Steven just sorts it, and I cast.
Okay.
He's a good boy like that.
First time I casted, I didn't know how to switch between players.
All right, yeah, I've casted a lot before. Just when it comes to league stuff and specific rules, I just let Steven do it. We're like a commentary team.
Yeah, I understand.
And the shit platform.
Switch Steven, are you in Xotyc?
Nah. I'm in here to get everyone in. He just.
Alright.
I do everything that's technical shit. He just cast and.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want Steven playing for you.
Fuck off, lad.
You got him fucking started pretty quick there. Just saying, you don't want him to play.
I'm a plat 3 comp warrior, man. Nah, I'm playing everything. Legendary.
Comp warrior.
Comp warrior, man.
What ranks? What about ranks?
Plat 3.
0.8.
No, this isn't his main account.
This is a different thing.
Yeah.
Wait, it's unlimited overtime, Ryan. So yeah, Sluther, you get to pick your overtime start if Xotyc pick to play defense.
Yeah, I think they did.
Right.
They can ask Case about that.
Steven, you're aware that for unlimited overtime, that I'd probably have to go back into settings, right?
Fuck it, just keep it at 2-round overtime. I'd like.
Sick.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if you put more, because we'll know when it's the end.
Yeah.
Fucking more on it.
Did one of you guys pick a map each?
No, it was Matt Bowen.
Oh. Which
Wait,
which are you?
Leagues are you in? What leagues are you in? I want to know.
Massive Penis League and
Defo joining that one.
Grandma's Knitting Service League.
What teams are in it?
Granny's Arrows.
Jerry's Geriatrics. Beatrice and Betty. Dentures Esports.
Can you send me the Discord link for that?
Yeah, of course, man.
Oh shit, my pud.
Zuffa, what's the name of the league? This league?
Angel League.
Angel.
What does Abuser want to know?
Wait, Zuffa, you might even be in. We only really play in the SSL at the moment. Shaky squad. Well, until recently.
Yeah, we're pretty much sorted now, aren't we? I think.
Yeah, I don't really
And then
recognise you lot. Never seen you before.
Yeah, it's because I'm
Yeah,
a
we don't
I'm a
play
ghost.
idiots.
I'm spooky.
Damn.
I'm not. Right, yeah, this is where I leave and just get the stream up on the PS4.
Man plays knock every round.
Right, good luck, boys.
Precisely.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Sammy's actually
Masami.
here. Yeah.
Sammy's a bit of a beast, I won't lie.
Alib is playing. I thought Alib was in the roster.
Right, blue team, since you're all here, when you're ready, just show me ticks. Ready up and then.
Yeah, hold on. Can you say it for a sec? Just for a sec.
I'm not going to launch it just yet, don't worry.
Yeah, I just want to say something. When all their rosters in.
Uh-oh. Don't give me any dramatic shit, kid.
Oh
No, I
no, Atomic is not playing. No way.
Every match I've ever casted has gone absolutely
Listen,
fucking
listen,
bananas.
Alib
So
isn't
please
in
don't do the
roster
same.
right now. He isn't in the roster right now, so if they change it,
We do have an emergency sub though. Everyone has one. So if we need to use it, we could use LEB.
Judvin C7. Are
Saying
you
I
part
like
of the C7 that we played against the other week?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
yo, I thought I saw you're not allowed to update the roster now.
You don't have to switch off the roster if you have a emergency sub.
Yeah, I know, but Case, you've just added him to the roster now.
Oh no, I don't know. It's not my team. I'm just here for fun, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have some new pickups. We picked up Algebra. We picked up Black Ice Frank and Stacks.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys play Bong last night or something?
Yeah, we did.
It was a
No,
good
I
game.
didn't,
It was a
but
really
the
good
rest of
game.
my team- The rest of my team did.
Ah, we had a really tough game against Lager last night.
I saw the
I
Dolus
think
game.
with our new lineup, me, Nigel, or Exposed, then Algebra, Frank, and Stacks, we are just goated.
Algebra was in your team. Algebra was in your team.
Yeah. He needs to try it. He's probably joining us. We're just gonna.
Yeah, man, you guys looked a lot like better like against Bong last night.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
Bong-
had a
Bong are
bad
fucking
time.
good.
We had a bad time. Like a few weeks ago, we were just not in our zone or something. I don't know. But now it's
Who
all
the fuck
coming
is
back.
Bong?
Bong is the best team in the league, or one of the best.
Damn.
You're gonna speak about Clubhouse.
I mean, we
Well,
can
I'm
speak
only
about
playing-
Clubhouse because I can remember beating C7 on Clubhouse. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't playing.
Oh,
I don't know.
that makes sense then.
We beat
Yeah.
7-1.
We haven't played C7 yet.
If you ever, yeah, you probably don't want to play us, to be honest.
No, Expose. He never lets me scrim him. I ask
Fun
him every
fact:
week.
I C4'd myself against C7.
Fun fact: I don't think you guys want to play
Well,
us now with the new roster.
maybe you can join
Would
C7
be
and
a,
C4 then.
Would be a easy claps.
I hope you're talking to this dude because it wouldn't be the case with us.
What is? I'll just let Stacks do everything. No, that's.
You little freak. I've seen the size of your arms.
Who's this?
Who?
Who's this?
Who are you talking? Whose arms are you on about?
Ali.
Okay, that got weird.
Feel that?
It looks like a stick, man. Have you seen Josh as well? Jesus Christ. It's inverted.
Why?
Have you seen you, bruv? Your buds. I don't want to hear it.
He wears a £500 jacket that looks like it's from fucking Primark.
Rehab. Are you the emergency sub?
I don't know. Ask them.
What do you mean? No,
He's
he's
a
not
mindset
an
man.
emergency sub. He was already on the roster.
Okay. Was Alib already on
I'm
the
in
roster?
so many
as well?
leagues I don't know.
Yeah.
This guy says Alib.
Ali, my
It's
bad.
alibi. It's
I
alibi.
thought I just saw. No, yeah, I
Jamie
thought
shot
you
it,
added
you
it now.
rowdy.
Stuff it. It's alibi. I'm going for a wee wee.
10 ticks when you're ready, boys.
Yeah, just start. Like, when we're ready.
Oh, he's just said he's going for a wee, so I'll wait for the 10 ticks.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't care.
I
They
mean,
can do bans. They can do bans without me. It's fine.
Okie dokie. Good luck, boys. Have fun.
Josh ain't ready.
Oh, see,
Oh,
this is
why?
why.
I'm flat
Why
too.
is Josh not
Look at that.
ready?
Alright, listen,
Look at Plat 2.
Revenant, whenever we're
I'm
ready
Plat
to
2,
just
I'm gonna
start,
slap
I'll
him
go
up.
back
Josh
to
is letting out a fat poo-poo out of his bumhole.
Cool.
You fucking fool.
Yeah.
Have fun. Oh,
I would be plat one, but Jamie's shit.
there you go. Ready up, boys. Standard procedure. I do prefer to see ready up because then I don't want people leaving if they're not ready, because that's really fucking annoying.
I'm trying to play Minion Rush, man. Allow me. Well, this game's changed so much.
Hey, K-Shiv.
Yo.
I'm just saying this because my team was looking at the roster. They said you can use Alib as your emergency sub, but you added to the roster now.
He was on the roster.
No, I've got a screenshot. They've got
I played for them last week.
Yeah,
He
but I
played for us last
screenshotted
week.
it. Yeah, but I got a screenshot.
I played against Boats and Hose.
Well, why are you not on the roster?
I don't know. I got the fucking role. Played against him on Boats and Hose.
Alright, we're not complaining. We're just saying. Like,
Right. There's love for if you can give a ready up when you're ready.
I
Same from
took on
Sammy,
Zed-
AK, and
I
Josh.
took off Zed yesterday, and
they just want to
I'm
hear
not
you
sure
admit
about
they
that.
added him to the roster now. That's all.
yeah, I added him to the roster now, but
Yeah,
he
okay,
played for us
that's fine.
last
That's
week,
fine. I'm
and-
just saying what the team wants. 'Cause I speak for the team.
Cool, we're ready up, boys.
Sam, AK's ready. He's I think he's fucking gone somewhere. But
Right, great.
hold on.
What about Sammy?
Right, I'm going to start it on 14. Cool, Sammy's here, AK's good, Josh is good. Right, have fun, guys. Okay, hello to everyone who's watching. I am Spook, and I'm with my fellow Revenants teammate Spirit, and we are casting this league today between Black Panthers and Xotyc. First match is on Clubhouse, and that is followed by, remind me, Stephen?
Coastline.
Coastline! Labatos has some very strong opinions about the scoreline. I'm going to remember that scoreline, and Labatos, you will be shamed if that's not the scoreline that happens. Stephen, Spirit, all poop on you.
Labatos is my friend.
Well, that's even more reason for you to poop on him. Right, Thatcher ban comes out first. A Monty ban is quite popular with a lot of setups that don't function with legions and smokes and stuff like that, because Monty's quite a pain if you push through garage, construction, etc., into CC, which is the meta site right now. Kaid goes out because he's arguably too strong for a lot of teams to deal with on Armory, especially the case if Thatcher's out, so you can kind of see these teams kind of countering out each other. And Mirror's the last one to go, a bit more of a nuanced pick, but I'm sure there's a good reason for that. PSN. Labatos, whose PSN do you want to know? It's not me, says 7-4.
It's not looking good for Xotyc. Black Panthers are fucking really good at the moment, I won't lie.
We shall see. See if any 6th bits come in. Doc to a Legion. I mean, if both setups, Doc was the only one that I guess wasn't hard meta in how you expect it to be, but certainly in team lineups this is kind of standard procedure, so let's see if anything is in store that's a little less expected.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Defender starting a nice little line.
We had not seen any of them really hard to vote.
I know. Smoke gets to work opening up all his angles, although you should probably just reload rather than one at a time. It's very time consuming to do it that way. But who am I to judge? Yeah, we see the standard rotation onto red. Bandit already putting his batteries down, suggesting to me he's not going to be sitting on the wall. A lot of teams are quite happy to give up access to that wall these days. All 4 batteries are going down, fair enough. Because you're guaranteeing a waste of utility often, leaving Thermite with a lot less to do for the rest of the round. Now, attackers tend to be quite happy with this anyway, so it's call it a compromise. AK seems to be a little worried about being spawn peaked, spending an extended period of time checking each window and door, but I mean, first round of every game gives you some flavour. Got Zofia pushing through Armory, which is always an interesting way to go. It means you can get quite close to site without making any noise. But not if she presses up the stairs. Especially not if she blows up a door. Zofia sinks castle nice and early. Legion's made aware of the whereabouts and returns the frag. Interesting opening sequence there. Good pick by Alibi. Castle will be a little bit disappointed with the outcome of that. Ticks as Ash manages to get another frag, albeit from an unknown place. Once again, below lounge. And Bandit!
Really aggressive
Legion.
red push.
Using an open plan VIP lounge to his advantage, looks away at the wrong time. Don't know if that's bad luck or poor game sense, but Legion will definitely be a bit more wary next time.
Yeah.
2 defenders left against 3 attackers, but a fair amount of time has been killed without that top wall being opened. One would expect the Sledge to be dealing with that. They don't look confident in shooting it from underneath. It's like they don't know where that wall is. Maybe this is a less rehearsed map from them.
It was Xotyc map pick.
Interesting. I just hope Sledge doesn't try and nade it, but I'm sensing a jump in. And I sense it correctly. It's not me, no, I don't remember people's names. I took me like 6 years to know my cousin's name. I'm terrible, mate. And if it's Steven, then Steven doesn't remember names because he's an absolute dick. Hibana and Sledge take Garage. Wouldn't have been that difficult to take from them anyway because there's no hard wall preventing. Takes in. Thermite steps into sight. Goes for the plan. While Sledge, I think, is about to see some action on red stairs. Diffuser's going to attempt to be planted for a second time while Smoke pressures the Thermite quite well with the canisters, but none left with 13 seconds on the clock. Thermite walks in. Very difficult to imagine how he's not
5 seconds left.
choking.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
And AK seals up the round with the banner, the frag onto the smoke. A little bit cagey, I think, for a first round, Steven.
Yeah. Well, neither team were really out of the game strong. It was always playing refrags and...
Yeah.
Teamed.
Like I say, I think the castle will be a little bit upset with how that first went off. You could perhaps suggest a proximity mine behind his castle barricade would give him a heads up in advance, but you live and you learn. And the smoke may have...
Harvey, it's looking similar. It's looking like it's going to be that.
The smoke may have jumped the gun, though, I feel. Just kind of using that last canister a little bit too early. 13 seconds on the clock, that's prime plant time. But we see a different site, and most importantly, a different set of operators. This looks like defense aren't wanting to refrag themselves, but take it exclusively to the attack. Seeing a lot of aggressive ops does give me big SSG vibes, but without a castle on the board, it's not going to be the traditional form of that, at least. Vigilant Tom's getting hatched. Thermite's drone will often tell you kind of where the plan push is from. So that suggests to me kitchen or stocks will be where it's at, but the hatch is not reinforced.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Important to have your drone here, obviously, because a big counter to kitchen is this. Sorry, Stephen.
I'm pretty sure it's definitely an exception. I can see 2 bodies below the 2nd floor.
Yeah, we see a mute and a mozzie on the top floor, fairly close together. But attackers are wasting no time in getting doors open, and I think they will be in the building very, very soon. Some sort of exchange gone on with the Zephyr. I'm gonna guess I missed spawn peak. Thermite's left to roam the map with Diffuser by himself. Mute and Mozzie very close together now. Particularly potent duo in terms of their equipment, and Mute, especially one of those operators whose weaponry is often underappreciated.
Yeah.
Bomb located by attackers.
Oh, Hibana and Thermite take turns and using up their gadgets, but that sounds like a bandit trick. Thermite being downed, though.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Interesting. I'm gonna guess he was just shot through, but the would suppress the sound of the actual bullets. Zephyr manages to shut down Mute, and Vigil is very quickly followed. Sorry for missing the action there, guys. That leaves a lot of responsibility on Mozzie's shoulders. Unable to support his bandit. And now you have a Mozzie 2 miles out from sight. 5v1. It's a virtually unwinnable situation. I think just maybe some structural issues on the roam there. Now we know they've brought a couple of subs in onto Orange team, so that might be a little bit difficult for them.
Yeah.
Rehab equals shit. He needs to prove you wrong, I'll give you that. But it's early days.
Jeremy on top.
Mute onto Smoke. And we'll back up at CC Cash. Ash onto Maverick. I think they learned that they need a slightly more efficient and reliable way to get that wall open, and hopefully we'll see it this time. With the bandit not sitting on the wall, it's unlikely the Maverick will be C4'd.
Being defused by attackers.
And that C4 being the only C4 on the team. The Maverick should have a pretty fun time getting that wall open.
It appears somebody wants to watch Rehab work.
Rehab is being bullied by an array of drones right now. I've just seen them swarming around him. Closes off stock, lounge, and presumably blue again. However, you have to question, as a defender, seeing a lineup including Sledge and Zephyr, Maverick, Thermite, Hibana, all capable of taking down a castle barricade. A lot of them in more than one way. But Rehab has faith in his castle strats, or he's quite happy for them to waste the utility on that. Sledge opens up the unreinforced walls of Garage very early. Maverick goes to work on the wall. A lesser experienced Maverick who does take a C4.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
That's very, very poor Maverick play.
See you on the other side.
Now, you do get the feeling that this has kind of been a hopeful move onto the Maverick rather than this being the team's designated Maverick player.
It doesn't seem to have worked out too well.
No. Maverick now has to, on a sliver of health, push through a Legion and a castle, if the castle manages to stay up for a long time. Sophia pushes bar. Wait, how did Sledge just... I'm so confused, was that a Pokeball or was that a... Sledge pushes in, but forgets. Same guy, I think, gets killed through that hole again. And credit to Castle, considering how early he became vulnerable in Garage, he's managed to stay up for a long time. But he's peeking into stock from behind Bandit's motorcycle. Diffuser's down in the stock door, but Roller N gets a kill back. And he looks hungry for another. Maverick's been picked back up, which gives him slightly more health, although a bullet singular will kill him now, no matter where it is placed.
Bomb located by attackers.
They're strong in the push.
Side by side, brother in arms. Hibana and Zafia go to work on construction after a difficult take on the wall again.
Hello, Yev. I'm speaking.
Hello, Yev. Yeah, the reason Steven doesn't talk a lot is because he's contractually paid per word, and I don't have a big wallet. Steven says poo poo, that's £5 per word, that's £10. And smoke 6. The construction push. Pretty weird opening to the game so far.
Yeah.
We try not to be super imposing on people's strats and stuff like that, but certainly the attacking side have seemed, let's say, unconfident in attacking CC, and yet such a convincing round on Armory, which is a little puzzling.
Oh, Alex, you can fuck off out of the chat, man.
But we see Raloren picking up 5 kills so far, moved off the Zafir onto the Ying.
I can only imagine he's going
He is to be sticking it. Now, there's a part of me that thinks, okay, he has something up his sleeve, and there's a part of me that thinks he's on 5 kills after 3 rounds and it's gone to his head, and he's just going to rush. But they've gone back downstairs again. Credit to the defensive team. If things aren't working out for you, change the site. Now, changing the site so somewhere you got flawlessly executed on previously is probably a little bit daunting, but they decide to go anyway. Blue gets reinforced this time, and it looks like all the core hatches will be, but drones are going up in bar away from the vigil. It's a similar castle strat. Wonder where I've seen that.
Don't know.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I have a feeling Atomic was supposed to be playing, but
then Masami showed up.
Yeah.
And, they all seemed a bit surprised when Masami showed up.
Now, Jaeger has a very early interaction with the Ash. Really poor drone work, and it was even quite sloppy from the Jaeger not to look. This is strange.
Yeah.
It's so risky as a defender to walk in front of that door like right after the end of the prep phase, because a lot of teams just shoot through it for the sake of it. And that would have been the Jaeger sat down without the Ash, but the Ash decides to run in and, well, what you would consider to be typical Ash main fashion, and Tix is on a rampage this round. Pushing into site aggressively. Senses a hole. Manages to swerve out of the way of Castle. Isn't aware that Castle is just rotated into his site. Zluffer manages to get the plan down. Rehab has a big flank on, sinks the Tix.
Position compromised.
Thermite's forced back into blue with soft walls. And Kisiv and Rehab attempt to retake. You can't help but feel like this would be a great opportunity for a C4, but probably not when Thermite's trying to give you a kiss. Castle with a lot to do with no time. Seemingly doing the impossible. The autistic screech of the Candelas pops out. Rehab fakes the plan in favour of trying to get a kill, which he doesn't sink anyway. That's rough. Obviously a very big pick from a Jaeger early on, but I think on Clubhouse for certain, losing a defender early is much worse than losing an attacker. I feel like the trade favoured the attacking team there, to be quite honest. Neither would be
Especially with
happy
the
with it,
roller.
but yeah. The Roma should have
Yeah,
dipped.
yeah, you're right.
It's just, I feel like the theme of this so far has been
Who can kill who?
disorganization.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of teams will kind of act chaotic on purpose, and it works for them. But so far, we've seen both teams struggle to maintain momentum and structure through their
Attackers need
pushes.
to locate and defuse bombs.
But who knows? Maybe they just haven't warmed up. In the context of a 2-match series, it's very early days. We once again see a different operator lineup slightly, I believe, and certainly different picks from the individuals on the team. The Jaeger of last round switches onto a Smoke, which is a very different change of pace. Perhaps a dip in the confidence being traded out, which is understandable.
Yeah, the club is a very defensive side of map.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of work for defenders to do in it, but it's kind of simple, you know.
Attackers are moving out to
If
locate
you
a
get the
bomb.
basics right, it's a very difficult map for attackers to take without being super organized. Masami's Ash, most likely to be the first in the building again. Really an obvious entry player on the team.
Yeah. Masami and Tix seem to be doing a lot of the
Legion backs down
Bomb
from
located by
blue
attackers.
stairs after seeing an array of operators push through stock. I don't blame him for not wanting to trade off that early, since the goo mines give such value as round continues. Reinforcements going down in the middle of blue. Late round. I'm not against it. A reinforcement's a reinforcement. And we see Sammy take a slight tick from the goo mine, only to alert the Legion of the presence there. Now, does this Legion? He does. He has a murder hole with a little bit of cover to shoot into whoever's legs come through that door. The drone says hi and the Legion says bye and moves out from his spot. We see the smoke canisters move on. Slough has dropped into Church, which is a big play, but allows him some flexibility as the Thermite player to get that wall open if that rotate. Peak hole has been cleared previously. Hatches have been taken in this time. Ying's watching flank. This is really nice organization to have someone watching flank for quite an extended period of time after you've taken the road clear. So wasted C4 from the Valkyrie. 1 minute left. This is going to get chaotic. Let me see if I can switch on to the Hibana or the Ash. Yep. All to do. Hibana fails to check her corners but gets away with a double kill. Runs into the fire of Jaeger, but not much to be done. Smoke once again with no canisters left with the late rounder, but does manage to sink 2 more. This is chaos. Kissev, Jaeger and Ash in a fight together. Battle of Titans here. Fragged out from the corner. Unable to hear the Ash creeping around the corner. Ash manages to get a couple tags onto the smoke, now in a 1v1.
It's Masami's round to lose now.
Shotgun at short range is not what you want to run into there.
15 seconds left.
C7 hears it.
10 seconds left. Attackers recovered the
Turns
bomb.
away, surely not. Speechless. Now, if I'm trying to explain that, my guess is that the series of holes and rotates that the team on defense has made slightly confused the smoke when he tried to process where that Ash audio was coming from. Granted, the Ash made no secret where she was pushing from. She shot every corner. There were plenty of times for correction, but this being something that Orange team have struggled to address in terms of aggressive pushes right through, you would hope that a lot of the ops that they're relying to give them intel, Legion, Valkyrie, that there's no value coming out of it.
Yeah.
Because they're not knowing where these players are pushing from until their brains are on the wall. Like, but once again, we see another site switch.
Maybe they can get a 40, which is terrible for a clubhouse defense. But
I mean, it's, you can't help but feel if defense just locked up and held angles,
they'd win every round.
Yeah, because there's not an awful lot of clearing going on. From what I've seen from the attackers, good takes, but they're not ready for the gunfights. They're just walking and hoping their reaction time takes them. And as a defender, these are the rounds that you have to win.
Yeah.
Bandit once again commits to the wall. I'm not surprised to see they moved off the Maverick.
Oh, it was terrible, terrible time last time. Not really structured the defense this time.
Now,
so.
Already sunk in garage. Ash pushes up without the Bandit knowing, but the Bandit flicks on. That's absolutely bananas. For any of you who have watched my streams before, I always seem to get the really crazy games, and it feels like we have another one. Entertaining for you guys. For any of you who play comps, it's probably quite stressful to watch. Bandit doesn't manage to get lucky this time. Thermite gets garage, but only with Ying on the board. Granted, Ying has absolutely all of her utility. Where is the Ying? Interesting. Plenty of time on the board, so not a problem for a Ying to be far out, but a room clearing Ying unable to help her Thermite is structural again.
Very strange fucking game.
It's, you just feel like the game is still there for either team to really grasp, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think either is convincing enough to say, look, we can't turn this, but Rehab gets the last frag onto the Ying. I think when you're up by that many ops, you can afford to be a little aggressive. Heard the repel and Ying popped up. I don't know about you, Steven, but I also feel like Clubhouse is one of those where usually it is more organized. Like, it doesn't rely on that chaos.
Yeah.
So it's so strange to see this coming out.
It's hard for the way we usually play and have to play against on this and have to see this.
But we see blue team on 4-2 coming into their defensive hold. Clubhouse is regarded to be defender-sided, albeit not skewed too heavily in that direction. However, if teams aren't quite as organised, I think that particular kind of environment favours attackers.
Defenders protect
but
your
we will
bombs
see.
from being defused by attackers.
We could see much tidier defences this time. First site chosen is Armory Church.
Oh, yeah, they just took a long time to get the game started up. To get all the players in and stuff,
yeah,
so, yeah,
typical, yeah. People came in and then just chatted and didn't make excuses and stuff like that. Wouldn't ready up. All the standard stuff. If I wasn't live streaming it, I would cut it. Best of 2. After this, we are going to Coastline. And if this game is any indication,
oh no,
Coastline's gonna be a fun one.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb. The attackers bomb defuser
Okay,
has
we
been
see quite an
dropped.
interesting setup
Attackers
here.
recover the bomb diffuser.
I feel like this is derived from Pro League, but I can't honestly remember where. Just gives whoever's playing in blue, presuming they stay alive, more flexibility to rotate in if Church's moto is compromised. Surely we see a singular roam clear from Rolloren. Roam clear, singular roamer. I'm trying to figure out what this Clash is going to aim to do in this site. It's quite a strange pick for a site that's so vertical, because Clash isn't great when you can get verticality on that.
Swapping mags.
Vigil making a lot of noise. But I think he thinks he's being pursued more than he is. For now, the attacking team choose to ignore him, which could go either way. And Tix doesn't ignore the Ash, and remembers what they did last time they pushed blue aggressively. So it's no. Let's not let that happen again. Yep. Of the one traditional hard breacher, the first thermite charge has been used on stock. I think. Since the now defending team did such a good job in taking it, they've been inspired, and that's where the push is going.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Yeah, it's common for a lot of teams to open dirt early just to give less flexibility to the team in sight to play off site and be able to bounce back on it. Jaeger gets fragged down. Smoke tries to give him some clearance so that Jaeger can be saved by the Clash, but the Clash is more preoccupied in zapping Zofia. I'm very sure that IQ just injured that Zofia. Valkyrie 6 another. And this is cleanup. Clash now has a purpose, pushing down Oil Pit on the Zofia, getting very close, and now Rehab, we know that's on purpose, but I would argue it's more embarrassing to do it on purpose than it would be to do it by accident. Just that would be so salty, kid. The round's not over till it's over. I can't see any way they win that, but I mean, just because we can't see it doesn't mean it can't happen. I can't help but feel like the suicide from the Zofia does speak to the mental state of Orange team right now. Losing by a considerable amount. Apart from deaths, when we're looking at kills, you're not that far apart. You're not 3 rounds apart. The skews are quite normal between frags and supports. I don't think anyone's massively shit in the bed, but Orange team feel affected by this. Hopefully they can have a stronger round this round. You can't help but feel like they need an early pick to kind of rebuild some confidence this time. Presume Doc will be the one in garage.
5 seconds to go.
I think Doc's waiting for a rotate, but what have we got on the board? It's leaving the whole site set up to 1 smoke.
Yeah.
Doc does a bit of parkour. It's one of those unexpected spots, but it does leave you pretty vulnerable. Immediately leaves it. Okay. And Hibana and Zofia presumably get to work in garage. Hibana not really needed for this particular setup since garage hasn't been reinforced, so she can get her angle without any real trouble. And is fragged out by the Doc. I assume it was quite difficult to see with the hollow through that angle, and that's why you have an ACOG in garage as a defender, I suppose. But well played by Doc. I hear the R4C getting a bit twitchy. Thermite goes to the wall. It gets open. Bandit throws a C4 out, picks the wrong side, loses a 50-50. Runs out on the thermite. Big kill. Very arrogant, but it works.
Defender exposed.
And Bandit now has rotate into garage cut off, which means there's actually a very, very good chance that blue team take this. Alibi still outside sinks the Ash. This is... Yep. Oh, Steven seems to have had an internet issue, but that's absolutely fine. Rehab left by himself again. Less obvious tools for suicide this time, so maybe he'll try and win a round. Doesn't anyway. Yeah, my friend, a person's choice in optics is entirely up to them. Vertical's standard on that weapon, but I don't know. I don't use the G8, it's not my cup of tea. It's a good weapon, I just don't like it personally. And I quite like reflex. Labradors. Yeah, you don't seem to like rehab. I got you. And we're already on to match point in Clubhouse. Now, given we've seen super aggro behaviour by Blue as they storm towards their match point, and negative plays by Orange, I am not looking forward to the between games
to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
lobby chat, but it wouldn't be a Spook casting if it wasn't at least a little bit crazy. Calls me shit but refuses to 1v1 me. Labatos, like, yeah, that's probably frustrating, but I would never say a 1v1 is a good test of skill on a team-based game. But I get why that'd be annoying. And Labatos, if you're watching a Spook stream, then you're not shit, and you know everything about the game because I share my brain cells with you
5 seconds
in goodwill. I'm sure you are, Chief. I'm sure you wouldn't blow yourself up with a conserve here impact charge, but there we are, you know. Okay. We see a half-open plan on bathroom, which, albeit a vulnerable one, which makes it more difficult for attackers to just swing through. Castle seals off cash and proceeds to reinforce. Now, if the garage take had been as aggressive as it had been recently, that'd be very, very, very rewarding push. Gridlock, what are you doing? It looks like it's going to be a solo cast, boys, but that's fine with me. Steven's had a difficult time on the internet. Yeah, Gridlock main, because obviously where you want to cut off defenders is on the roof. Paul still alive manages to frag up from kitchen onto logistics. Big pick onto the Gridlock, but it looked like the Gridlock had already given up, to be completely honest with you. Ven seems to be aware of the presence of Pulse inside, but he's unable to do anything about it. Waiting for help, but I don't think he has that at his disposal, so the best he can do is ask for a drone and trap the Pulse in there. Now, this engagement's gonna happen. Yeah, I'll bring you in for second map, Chief. We'll talk about it. We'll have Yev join us as another of my team. Very talented player. You might be thinking, of course, I'd say that about my own team. Yes, of course I would say that about my own team. But he is actually good. Pinky promise. Smoke gets shut down. Indefinitely. Orange team take a convincing attack round. I do feel like sometimes it's just confidence. Commit yourself to a push, and you never know what's going to happen. I'm FA. Sick. We've not seen a whole lot of utilization from the 6th pick feature, although I think a lot of teams just snub it. Personally, I feel like it's a good tool to throw off teams a little bit. You can kind of make an attack approach it in a slightly different way. Their attack and kill them time if they're looking for something in
Defenders, protect
particular.
your bombs from being
Put a
defused
cap
by
can on the board,
attackers.
6th off it, they're looking for cap can traps. Put a cav on, they're more thorough with their own clear. It always time. We see Vigil head to the top with Valkyrie. I can't see Valkyrie staying, but we don't know. Laboratoires now a lot makes sense now. But if you get that angry towards Rehab, you're going to start sounding like a supervillain because of it, Chief. Yeah, he's been a dick, but I get it.
10 seconds remaining.
I am afraid of what I'm about to see from Roller Ren. He's confident. He's on 8 kills.
Attackers out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I think he's going to swing onto construction. And he's wasting his time. We've got a 5-man push on garage side by process of elimination. Yeah. If I could give live advice, just save it for later. You want to see pings? No worries. Pings, pings, pings. Sammy is on 112. Let's monitor that. We've got potentially 1 round left, and we can maybe have a talk about that after. I don't know what ping violations are in this league, so we can talk about that. Stephen obviously is a caster who's now in the chat. Feel free, if you have a problem with it, to advise. Hibana attempts to get the hatch open, and I don't think this time it's going to be tripped. Yep, well done. I'm glad she's not put Hibana pellets on the roof this time. A little bit more experience with the 3 speed up. I'll apply on the Zofia, starting to play vertically, and Thermite walks over an open hole, which is like, you can't risk stuff. Thermite, you've got to keep your Thermite safe, he's precious. Especially with an extra Thermite charge left on the board. What hatches are left? You've got 2 main hatches left, and Thermite's taking a lot of risks. Now Ash is covering him from the stairs, but the worry is underneath. Vigil swings into pool table, constantly being evasive, while Tix gets a kill onto Zofia. Presumably vertically. The Vigil walks into Ash. Ash gives the call onto the Vigil, and Ash gets it. Wait, who is it? They swapped on the stairs, okay. Now Rehab and Vigil begin their relationship this round. A lot of bullets to go around here. And Vigil makes quite a smart decision in just kind of staying alive and going to strip. Now he can't affect the round much being here other than just being a nuisance. And I wouldn't be surprised if this IQ wastes time in seeking him out. For me, this is one of those situations where as an attacker you have to just get to site and get there quickly, because with 30 seconds on the clock you cannot be roam clearing. But this looks like it's going to be game, because of questionable attacking priorities. How the holy fuck did Clash get up there? Sammy just throwing away his life on 120 ping. I'm not super pleased with that, but it is what it is. Rehab, how on earth? Okay. Orange team almost bringing back the most spectacular comeback. But it's not to be. Right. Stephen and Yev, I will send you invites to the party. And then we will check to see if these guys are all right for their second game. You got the prediction. Nice. You did, Labatos. You did. All done. You get a cookie. Okay, I'll get you Evan then. Right, boys, give me a second. I've just got to get a second caster in because there was a connection issue on their part. And then we'll move on with the second thing. It's not affected the stream, but they just we had a voice go missing because Steven's internet cut out, so I'm gonna get another caster, Yevin, to help out.
Okay. Can you ask the what's your name? Xotyc. Can you Sammy said if you want him out the team, can you like for this match, can you provide him with the screenshots of him being over 150?
Okay, so I've invited Yevin, and he should be able to help me out. Steven, I need to know if there's something I should do about this ping, because... Hi, Yev.
What's up?
I need to get Steven to give me feedback on what that ping's okay as, because 120
is, I think, is the limit. 120
is high, and I was just in the game chat with them, and they were accusing 150. Obviously, I hadn't seen that because I was focused on the game, but it wouldn't have surprised me if it spiked over and down, you know?
Where's he from?
I don't know. He's not been over 150. Now, Labatos, that might be true, but you're that against Rehab's team that you're a little bit biased. He ain't 150 from it, it's not me. I'll take a second opinion. Both of you together is an opinion I trust.
Same as
Is that
algebra.
inside of Europe?
Yes, same as algebra.
Algebra
Lebanon's
gets
in
80
Europe.
and this guy's on 120.
Yeah, because his internet's broken. He's fixing it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
so
don't
why does
care
he not
about if
play
his
while his
Wi-Fi is
internet's-
broken. It's still 120.
Okay,
it's
actually,
over the limit.
Oh my god.
Right.
I have one kill and I'm playing with Clash. What the fuck?
Okay, so...
Why could you lose if I get one kill? What the fuck? Because
Right.
this run out with Bandit, he didn't even shoot at me. Like, what the fuck?
If I could respectfully ask you to shut the fuck up a second so I can ask a question.
Let's go game chat. Let's go game chat.
Right. You're in game chat first of all.
Go party chat.
It's not just Wasabi. All of your
What
pigs
is the
are-
league
you
limit
get
for the
about
ping?
friend, your pigs are 120.
120
Okay.
as hell, bro.
That's what he's been averaging. It's not really gone above that. He's been getting about 110. I will keep monitoring it.
It's not about average. It's about spiking. If it spikes over 120 at least 5 times,
Okay,
it's
so
that.
now you guys
No,
lost
it
because
says,
of my ping?
it says 3 times between 2 rounds.
Yeah, 3
Oh my
times
God.
between 2 rounds.
We do have quite an
Actually,
active comment section, which has been...
Have you got the screenshots to provide it?
What you want? You expect people to get a screenshot when they're playing?
Yeah, that's the fact. That's the fact. You have to have
I will
screenshots.
fucking clip my ping again. We'll just do the same again.
Right,
Same again.
I'm going to talk to my co-caster in party chat and chill out. If you're ready to go, show me 10 ticks. If you're not ready to go, send me a message on PlayStation, okay?
He's not playing.
Oh...
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. What you
Alright.
might want to do to not have an echo is make sure that you can't hear me talking through your microphone. I've never casted a game where the teams haven't argued between games. I get the frustration, but it's the league, like, if the league says 120 and he has been averaging around 115, then it is what it is.
I'd say just wait till next game, and if it spikes above it, because you'll keep close eye to it this time.
I mean, I'll bring up the scoreboard a lot, and if you just look at the number, and I will too, and if the comment section you want to monitor that too, then we've got all eyes on it, and it can't be accused of being wrong, can it?
No, like they need proof. Like it's like going into a court case with no evidence. It's fucking stupid. So
from the sounds of what they were saying, they'd need 5 screenshots.
And what did you have? 0.
I don't know. I think they might have 1 or something, but I mean, it's gonna spike between rounds, right? Because everyone's internet goes up.
Exactly.
So if that's what they're on about, then I don't know. I don't like playing against high ping players, but rules are there for a reason, and if the rules say 120, that's what they are.
I'm trying to go back and find out where.
And he's dipped out. Let me go and just have a look at what's happening. Is that some sort of development?
What?
Yeah, he was told ages ago. He was told midway through the game to leave, and he didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean we replay first game?
When it was 4-3, he was told to leave, and then he didn't leave.
That's no good, is it?
What do we do for that one then?
I have no fucking idea.
I swear, Ali, I swear Thingy, Buck and that Jax kid said that Atomic's Wi-Fi has been cut off for free.
Hello?
Oh yeah, Atomic.
Yes,
Atomic. What happened with your Wi-Fi with Buck me and that Jax kid? Did they like fry your router or something?
Oh yeah. Why?
Do you realise how easy it is to reset your IP address?
Look,
Yeah,
I
no,
can't be yours. I mean, it's probably the exact same IP I had like 3 years ago.
Oh, it happened ages ago. Oh.
You do realise every time you reset or turn off your fucking route, it changes?
Yeah, I've never turned off my router.
Wait, Atomic's
So when
abuser, right?
when you get DOSed, all you do is turn your router off, leave it off for a few minutes, and turn it back on.
Jamie,
Look,
I
literally video called
I'm just an idiot. Don't
Wait, Jamie, is that all you have to do?
Cool.
Yeah.
Right,
I literally
guys.
did it for Ali this morning.
To be clear, Coastline second map.
Yeah.
Attacking team first is blue or orange?
Blue.
Cool. Just making sure. And it's random on OT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, by
Cool.
the way, I'll try to go easy on you with the blitz plays, alright?
I'm banning Blitz, you know that, right?
I know.
We've got a really active comment section today.
Please don't. No, I really like blitz.
Oi, shut up for a minute, man, so I can speak to the caster.
Hi,
Revenant,
man.
Where do I recognise your voice from?
Babe Station. I don't know.
This guy said Babe Station.
I don't know. Hit me up after the match, Revenant. I have an offer for you. But
Cool.
anyway, let's get going.
No worries. He's gonna get me off Babe Station onto a rival channel. Right. Have fun, guys. Yav will be with me on this one.
What the fuck?
Well.
Well, what the fuck was that?
I feel like you just tried to chat me up, but I'll see what it is after.
I'd chat you up in all fairness, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you got nothing to offer me, mate. You got no swag.
I have a pretty good account for you. Main account, you know, level 200.
He's probably gonna message me and say, "Oh, you know your voice. I hate it."
Oh no, I don't think you'd say that because your voice is sexy.
Oh, thanks, Chief.
You're welcome.
Right. This
Okay,
looks
so
a
they
lot more
actually plan
reasonable.
Blitz.
He threatened that he would bring Blitz, and they've called him.
That's called mental warfare.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna ban Monty, I believe. Yes, see?
Yep.
Told you. I actually got it. Wait.
You did.
That's actually delayed, so I don't know how.
So I've brought in an A tier caster, boys. Look at this.
Okay, so they're probably gonna ban. Wait, defense. Valkyrie maybe or some shit, or even Pulse. Don't know. Probably not. Let me see. Okay, what the fuck is this ban? Maestro? Okay.
I'm so tired, man. I've already forgotten who wanted me to message them. Oh well.
Whose voice was it?
Someone's got PTSD from Clash.
Yeah, no, that's FMB Tomic. He's actually a really good Clash.
Although Clash did pretty well last game when she was picked up.
Yeah, that as well. But see, that's one corridor. It's not really good for coastline, especially.
Oh, it's Jamie. Oh, I see. Now, is Fuse gonna be stuck? I need to know.
I don't wait. Probably out Billiard's window. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, there's uses for him.
There is, and he's a very good set.
It would be a good sick pick off anyway, just to make people a little bit scared. But
try grabbing a banner for line of
seems
sight.
that Atomic's first round in is going to be with Blow Up Boy, and he takes Diffuser. This man has balls.
Or maybe no brain cells. It's one of those two. Nah, they should have brought a banner so they open line of sight into VIP and from above.
Right. We see
no hard breacher whatsoever. They bring a Jackal. So
this is one of those maps that is often dictated by fragging potential.
That is true.
It's going to be an interesting one. We see a Vault and a Crouch Hole. I am interested as to this.
I disagree.
Yeah, mate, you might just want to go with the flow. You'll get very stressed if you try and break down the strats too much against these kids.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's I like.
Now I would hope a reinforcement goes in the middle here. I think that punch hole is going to signify just that.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Okay, so this is obviously a ranked strat. As you can see, they reinforced all of Billiards, which is not the smart thing to do. Did they reinforce VIP? Can you go up a little bit?
They're in the process of doing so, Chief.
Okay, so the mute is not going to be needed for the VIP.
Please, 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 please tell me this isn't a Valkyrie run out first round.
Isn't a bad run out, but it's very late run out. So,
I think that's what she's waiting for. She's getting some interesting information from this camera.
Okay, and you see the Jackal on the cam? He's looking at the floor. Okay,
yep.
what the fuck is he doing? Okay, I might be like 7 seconds delayed or something.
No, you're cool. I think the Zofia made the Jackal aware of that happening. And
yeah, and there's the Fia's with a shield. What? They might be using them like.
Alibi goes for it. Zofia gives the call and then continues to look away from the door.
That was a really nice pick by what team is that? BP or is that Xotyc?
It's one of them.
Fair enough. I think that's Xotyc's team. Very nice.
Valkyrie goes again.
Valkyrie goes to get to Sophia and almost potatoes. Very nice pick onto Sophia.
Oh, it's Fuse Shield just when it can't get any more eccentric.
Fuse Shield. Yeah, I did say fucking where's the AK at, bro? Our Smoke can do very good against his Fuse and Legion. So if these do this combo. Okay, and he peeks. What the fuck is he doing? I don't know.
Fuse has just been bullied.
Yeah, if he used, I know he's a support player, but the AK or LMG is the better pick over the shield, and that recoil control. Work on it.
A lot of the time, for sure. Fuse is one of those weird arts where I think you can play him in a bunch of different ways. Now, all of those ways are only semi-useful, but it still gives you different ways. Yeah, coastline is dictated by long-range angles. It's a difficult one for a shield.
So the AK is really just better, unless the
or the LMG. Either or, just the shield would be my last pick.
Exactly. Wait, they have the fucking Russian ACOG, so I don't like that. That's really not. Alright, so the Gridlock has swapped up for the IQ. What a fucking that's a smart pick in my opinion, but also it could be taken.
I truly don't want to see any more Gridlock after last game.
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking Gridlock, man. Hey, what team was doing that?
One of them is gonna keep being my answer.
Fair enough.
No, it was Josh Dalton.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, I mean... Oh, God. So the rotation,
figure out where these cams go.
Rotation. Now, are they going to reinforce all of Kitchen? That is a question, which is also not the smartest thing to do, but
it's traditional, that's what we'll give to him.
That is tradition, But you want to Minecraft your own strats out, so it's not predictable.
I think as a caster, I want to see strats that I don't like and I want to be proved wrong. So I'm just hoping that that's what happens.
Like that Lagger game as well, those were fucking rotations.
Like it's seldom happened, but there's plenty of rounds left. I'm just so intrigued as to how Valkyrie's going to be playing this round.
Alright, so Jaeger is now indeed in Sunrise. Now he's
that's a lovely Valkyrie cam. I forgot about that one.
I don't use it because that's pretty default.
It is, but I just think it's going to be slightly out.
IQ might get the thing onto the Valkyrie cam, but Valkyrie might get the pick on.
She does, but she falls for the bait.
He's going to run out. And he's going to
Third
get
time.
Okay, and see, this is where Ali B takes over with the Valkyrie now. Just good play, but Atomic should have got that kill, especially with the G8 in hand.
Rehab disagrees with that door frame and decides to put a mag into it.
Yeah, I understand this. With reflex state. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
You don't like a lot of things, yeah. You need to chill.
I'm very critical.
Tix manages to take out the Legion, which isn't what you want to be losing too early.
Yeah, exactly. And what was Legion doing? Was he roaming?
I believe so.
I don't think Legion should roam. He should be playing Blue Bar and Sunrise.
Ash and Jaeger are about to meet again for a sweet, sweet embrace. Ash is made aware of Jaeger, and oh my gosh.
Now let's get the pick, and holy shit! No, that was.
I think Ash will be happy with that, but that could have gone a lot smoother.
No, that's one of those moments where you wish the caster wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Like, it happened to me a few times where I'm like, oh shit, I'm looking at down on the ground.
Bandit manages to stay up in a particularly troublesome position for an attacker to deal with late round, and Ying is not happy with this. Frags out the Bandit. Well played. Well played from the Ying.
A very nice pick by the Ying, but used all the Candelas in the process, which is not the most likely thing you want to do.
Valkyrie sits in the atypical corner of sight to add surprise. Doesn't work because there's no cover there.
The Ashes. Oh, and he gets the Valkyrie. The smoke dies to the Jackal. Maybe whipped out the shotgun. Maybe would have got both the kills, but you never know. People are behind. But a very hard position for anyone to win that. To be fair, so fair play. That's only 2 rounds into this, and then it is a very attacking side of team. So I'm not surprised that the attacking side won. Now the Vigil gets taken, and the Jaeger stays. The Bandit is taken by the same person, and Oryx is going to get 6 picks out, I'm pretty sure, because that is a mistaken one. Probably to a...
No!
That's the kitchen, no, Vision, yeah. Hopefully, I'd like to see Legion played in Blue Bar and Sunrise, the whole two things at once. I'd like to see that, but...
It's funny you say that, yeah, because that's where I play on Coastline.
See, that's because we are smart people.
Need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
No, Legion should not be roaming upstairs, and if he is, he should stay in VIP, and this Legion nothing, so you can hold that above. But that is very...
You know what? You know, with regards to the Oryx stuff,
yeah.
If Oryx keeps getting tweaked and buffed, I can see this eventually being quite good for him.
Yeah, if he makes a less sound hopping up patches and makes maybe faster, that could be very OP, because he already.
But it's very, very difficult to extract value out of an Oryx right now.
Exactly. The only thing is if you don't have, you want so many rotations like Lagger.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
So, Ying with the drone in security room possibly alludes to where the push is going to come from here. I'm expecting a main lobby / service entrance push.
The Vigil going to spawn peak because the Vigil does like the spawn peak. As well as Vigil has
Rehab and Alibi.
You mean Alibi, not Alibi.
Same thing.
It's an operator. I'm pretty sure the Valkyrie. Wait, are they both trying to?
They were sandwiching on the same window. They want the first kill here. That
okay,
much is
so
clear.
That's a nice thing from the Ash to get that Valk cam. Now he is pre-firing Blue Bear window, I believe. Now the book comes out of spawn, 30 seconds.
Yeah, you've got to be happy. Legion's playing in position for you.
That's good, very good. Now the book is coming up on Legion. Now rappelling up, this could be a pick from Legion. Yeah, see, really nice pick, but Vigil has 2 impacts on him at the moment, and he gave away position. He can shoot that drone. But sure, now he's playing cool voice prone. That's a bit strange.
Jackal now enters on top 4 with a lot to do. He's got a drone being sent ahead of him, and I think he's going to go over to Billiards / Cool Vibes to deal with the problem that's been happening.
I think if one of your roamers get taken out right now, one should shallow roam after that.
Thermite getting ahead of the Jackal is confusing, but I can see it working out since Jaeger's just been trapped on the 90 unknowingly, and now Vigil's come to help. I don't know what's going to happen here. Atomic takes out the Rehab, and Josh refrags onto.
That was a really nice pick by Atomic.
Yeah.
Onto the, what was it, Jaeger? One of the roamers gone now. Visual should drop back of a shallow roam now, if possible. Probably drop through aquarium hatch because he has 2 impacts on him at the moment, but he might get sandwiched if he does not do it.
He wants blood, as does Jackal. Jackal's about to come into contact with him. Vigil retreats and Rella
Vigil
on
has
the
to
Ying
waste
again.
time.
Okay, good clear.
Vigil has
With
to
a
waste
minute
time.
left on coastline, that's very attacker favouring.
Why did fuck me? Why did Vigil do that? Now Valkyrie
So
might get the
close
pre-fire.
from the Valkyrie.
Why is the Valkyrie doing a punch hole though? That's my question. It's not a smart thing to do. If
Call it a stab in the dark. Jackal's going to run into Bandit, and somehow manages to come off the better of the two. Now I think Thermite decides it's his time, and Bandit wallbangs him. Fair play to Thermite. Lovely game sense from the Bandit.
Yeah, for sure. Did Bandit have a C4 there?
I believe so. Oh, I heard it. Yep.
But did someone leave? Is that a rehost?
Atomic with Thermite.
Now, is this a rage quit or a rehost? That's the question.
I certainly hope it's not a rage quit, and it looks like we're gonna have to rehost.
Yeah, it's a rehost. Alright. What? Alright, check the Discord ASAP, okay.
Yeah, can I leave you in charge of the Discord?
Yes.
Cool.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Wow.
So, fucking Atomic was a 266 or 88 ping at stage, and that is not allowed at all. So, you need to see
So this is the sub brought in for the ping, and his ping's high.
It was. Now, let's say that this is me thinking. If you weren't able to bring in someone with better ping, will the first game still go towards the winner, or would it be redacted?
I don't know.
Could someone in Discord please tell me?
Starting matches attackers. It was 2-1 to the defending team there, right? Yes, it was.
I can go. Okay.
Just check for me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm checking. Xotyc, I believe.
Is that orange?
Yes, it's orange.
Yeah, I figured. Orange, blue, orange. Yep. Oh no, I just realised I need to change something. Cool.
They changed the ping limit from 120 to something. Let me see. Apparently 150, but he was 200.
I mean, I'll just put faith in whoever claimed it. Pings jump over that right now. For the last 2 seasons, they have done when it's gone between rounds, like I've said. But if that was mid-round, then it's a problem. And if it's stuck for a while, then it's a problem.
Okay, so this is strange because they want screenshots of 150 plus ping for 3 rounds.
But he was there There was only 3 rounds played.
I understand that. Okay, so one second.
Well, for you guys who are watching, let's just use this to have a bit of fucking banter in the comment section. I mean, obviously, Steven, you're in on everything, but if you guys have any questions about the game or about, I don't know, Team Revenants or either of our thoughts on the game so far, feel free to ask away.
Why the fuck is this a thing?
The thing is, Steven, Zluffer and KX Hisive haven't... What's his specific username? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask that you give me his specific username, Zluffer.
Who?
The captains. Just look at the scoreboard. So it's Zluffer and Hisiv, but I don't know what's like their specific usernames. Zluffer and Hisiv. What, caps or what? Oh, okay. One, confirm, invite. That's Hisiv.
And Sulfur,
C-L-U-P-H-E-R. Is it just that? Oh, interesting. Cool. I'm gonna have to head into game when they get here.
Now, what I see is that team. What team left again? Sorry, was it team?
I believe it was blue team that left.
Well, isn't the people with the ping though? Okay, whatever. Don't care. Yeah, no one should really be saying anything until they get 3 screenshots. So, and they can't rehost again. So you just can't do that.
For the bans, it was Blitz, and who was the other attacker? Do you remember?
Is this the owner of this? Let me see.
Yeah, do you remember who the bans were? Blitz.
Fuck, I'll go back
I remember that much.
Blitz, Monty, Maestro, and Clash, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's it, actually.
Yeah, Blitz, Monty, Maestro, and Clash, yeah. The head management is...
Thanks, guys.
Is literally muting everything. Muting everyone in the chat.
Yeah. Excuse me for my memory, by the way, guys. I'm on like 2 hours sleep, so my brain's not all the way there. Sorry, go ahead, Jeff.
5 hours sleep. I just want to see this match. Like they're both equally skilled, I believe. Some have better gun skill than others, and some have better, shit than others. So you just need to. So that's 2 screenshots of him being on 214 ping and being on 200 and some. But is it the same round? I believe it's the same round though. So needs 3 other rounds, so that won't be able to be anything. That's 1-1. Yeah, it's the same round, so they can't do that. But I know ping abusing happened to me before, and it's so shit. But it's like whatever.
I mean, the thing is, it's the Thermite that was accused of it, and he had a really rough round, you know.
Exactly. You just need to
And by the way, it's not me. I pit 1Y because I had a brain fart, and I lagged past Clash. But that's since been amended.
Amended. Big words, but big words. When you're casting, you need to use words you don't usually use. Okay, are they even joining? Are they in or are they out?
They've got invites. for anybody wanting to get into casting, this is the reality of it.
Yes, and it is exciting when you have not someone like this, you know, people like this that are just.
Unfortunately, every game I've casted has been like this, but it's worth it for the players that you see and the contribution you make to the experience of promoting Siege as an esport.
Especially on console as well, so.
Yeah, console needs some more love.
Exactly, this has barely anything. And who said, is that how you actually spell Monty, or am I stupid?
No, that's Mondange.
Rev versus Lager was a sick cast, it was. Partially because Conj, but the game in general was it was so intense throughout every single round. There was just, no one had enough. I wanted it to go more OT, but sadly the one was over, which is fair play to them, but don't count this out. So I want to see it without the caster. This is actually so fucking annoying. Invite Ali B, the true goat. He might actually join, you never know. You said to invite him.
Got it. It's Albi, yeah? Or Ali B, yeah. The true.
This is a pros test, but that is shut down automatically because you only have one screenshot.
Either way, it's not great considering that I was sat in a lobby for 20 minutes to begin with, but it is what it is.
This is incredibly shit. Legit, if this is Angel League, yeah?
I believe so.
Hey man. Not saying that's a bad league, and just saying that the teams in it are just not chill. Like, I was actually in a party with Black Panthers, and I was in there trying to talk, but they kept cutting over me, so I didn't give a fuck. I was just listening to what they were saying. They are not chill. They just are very, like, if they don't, I just noticed as soon as, like, if they don't win, I knew they were going to be sore losers or salty. So I'm not surprised, but man, come on, just come join.
I feel like it's got to be a Black Panthers forfeit if they don't turn up soon.
They're just chatting shit.
Because Black Panthers left, yet they were the ones with the high ping. So you would think they would try and get back into the game by joining their invitations, right?
If they're not getting called out on this shit, what the fuck? Because me personally, right, fuck yeah, like
They can't join. Do you know why they can't join? It's not me.
Reset up.
What do you mean? If I reset this, it's just a problem.
Not reset up, just restart your fucking custom.
I'll reset the app.